Right, good morning. Well, it's a bit chilly this morning, but we've decided to get out early. Well, it's not early, we did go out early because we went for breakfast. Griff on the Green, so Griff on the Green in G Cross. If you're ever in G Cross and you're visiting, call in there for breakfast.
Especially if you have a dog.
And especially if you've got a dog, yeah, because it's a dog cafe as well. And they have a doggy menu, so it's really good. But what we're doing now this morning, we've got onto the River Tame. Hang on a minute. Yeah, we've got onto the River Tame about a mile and a half, 2 mile upstream. Yeah, upstream from the 110 land. And I just want to show you this. I always want to show you something, but this, I always talk about hawthorn being one of the early ones to come out into leaf, and here we have it. This is a hawthorn hedge, and it's looking really nice. So, right then, let's get onto the river. Oh, I've got a terrible itchy nose. Does that mean I'm going to have a row? So, and the litter problem, as you can see, is no better up this section either. So this is the part of the river where they stocked with fish a couple of weeks back. Put a couple of thousand fish in. Obviously they like the sewage that's in here that's pumped out at Duckingfield every now and again. But do you know what? The river does look pretty clean down here, and look, there's more hawthorn out here. Oh, we are quite low down though. We've joined the river at a place called Broomstairs. We're on the border of, more or less right on, well, we are on the border. The bridge is the border of Hyde and Denton. Actually, before Tom acquired his land, he actually looked at buying this land over here in this farm with stables, and just not as big an area by any means as what he's got now, but I was quite excited because it's a cracking spot on the river up here for winter ducks. As I've showed you down on the 110 section, the teal, the mallard and the mandarins. Up here we get goldeneye, which is a fantastic winter visitor. So I was excited, and it was good for fishing as well. But anyway, where we are now, or where Tom's got now, is far better. I've also seen on this stretch being done kingfisher quite a lot. Some lovely early blossom as well flowering in the background behind this hawthorn. And just as we've been stood here looking, there's a robin singing, we've got a wren singing, we've got Canada geese in the field opposite us, we've got black-headed gulls flying above, and mallard on the river. Cracking little spot, isn't it?
Yeah, lovely.
And
this has been cleared.
yeah, it is on this side. And last night City managed to win 3-1 in the FA Cup. We watched in Hyde with our friends. We had a nice evening actually. Raised quite a few glasses to our sadly gone friend Nige. There's some geese coming over now. And can I just explain about yesterday's vlog when I mentioned part 2, because part 1 was actually a disaster. For some reason I'd kept my camera running after filming and managed to record about half an hour of the footpath. So I decided it was a bad idea to show it, just looking at the ground. So I deleted it and set off with part 2 now. Because part 1 was so long, I forgot about the battery life on the phone. And where the video came to an abrupt end with the noisy geese, what had happened? My battery had run out. So that's my explanation. Right then. Do you know, these birds in the UK get a lot of bad press? The magpie. A lot of people don't like them, but I find them a really nice looking bird. They have this stigma about them that they take all our songbirds, but do you know what? It's all part of the food chain. Man shouldn't interfere with nature. we make a mess of our own world without interfering with their world. As you can see, when you look at all the crap down there in the on the banking. So leave our magpies alone. They're beautiful birds and they're comical. I've got a, what's it up there as well? A huge squirrel's dray. Not very clear, but we just spotted a parakeet down here as well. In fact, it's not very clear at all, is it? It just looks like a blob, but I assure you, it's a parakeet.
A big fat one, that.
Dawn says it's a big fat one, you shouldn't say things.
Oh, no.
Oh, there you are, there you, it's just flown off. You heard it call. And I'm just looking here now, how high up the river came, because of all the crap here in the bank. I'm a bit disappointed actually, because normally this is a cracking spot. We've got a song thrush just flying across the river in front of us as well. We've got quite a lot of geese as well tucked away in this field. When you look closely, can't find, well there's one, see. Can't see anymore. Right, well, what we're going to do, we're going to walk up probably another quarter of a mile up here and then backtrack on ourselves. There's a pool that looks like it's dried up in the field opposite, and we normally get common sandpiper on there, but I don't think it'll be there today. I was just saying to Dawn, I've not heard a blackbird singing this year, and there's a male blackbird singing at the top of this tree. And there's a robin gone to visit it as well. Obviously I can't see it when I zoom in, but it's nice to hear it. And just met a lovely couple actually. A lad has just been telling us he did a bit of fishing on this river a couple of years back and actually got a 9.5 pound brown trout. That's a big fish, that. Look at that tree there and all. That's been washed down the river, that's massive. Look how pretty these little flowers are. Aren't they gorgeous, them? Absolutely beautiful. Right, we've walked up, hang on, I don't know what I've done with that then. Walked up the river now, we're heading back down again. And we're going to go down to, there's a garden centre called Freeman's where I buy all my plants from actually. We're going to go down there and have a look at the bottom section there. There's normally a field that's flooded and you get a lot of big gulls on there, big gull counts. And I've seen some on the river down there and I just need to get my binoculars on it. Yeah, there's a pair of teal on the left hand side just making the way up. It'd be great if they come up close. I mean, you have seen them on the river on the 110, but they might be not as nervous up here, I don't know, because you get a lot of people walking on this stretch. Let's see if we can zoom in on it. This is the male, the closest one. No, a little bit far away. This looks like a brown splodge. I've got a robin singing above my head. The light's not very good today, but how beautiful is that song? Stop singing now. Don't know whether you can make it out or not, but it is a robin. Can't find it again now. Yeah, beautiful song. And this is another winter bowling green that I used to play on. It's known as Oldham's batteries. You know the car batteries, that's where they were made actually, Oldham's batteries. This is no longer a bowling green, it's now a nursing home, so the green's gone. And the club that they moved to the Navigation in Woodley. Navigation Bowling Green. And I don't know whether I've heard or not. Oops, climb down, not falling down. Somebody were telling me that bowling green was going and all. It's really sad, really, the demise of Crown Green Bowling. From when I when I first started playing, it's probably going back now over 40 years ago. It was massive. It was big anyway. Lots of spectators at all the venues for the competitions that we were in. But as I say, sadly, pubs are closing down, so greens are going. Parks aren't kept the same like they used to be. And this is just going to show you now. This is the bridge that I was telling you about, where the just have a quick look where we've been now. That's the M67 motorway. So we'll cross over now, and this is the border for Cheshire and Lancashire. So we're going to go into 2 counties today. And I'm now in Cheshire. Look down there, down the river. And I'm just going to walk across the river now. We're into Lancashire. There you are. Not much grass in this field for these horses. I'm sure they put hay out for them. I'm sure they do. But yeah, not a lot of grass at all. In fact, I don't think there's any. So this is Freeman's Garden Centre. We'll probably call in on the way up, on the way back, does yeah? Oh, blinking, that's so sad. So I'm hoping now that when we get down onto through this gate that's facing me, that there'll be a bit of a flooded area in the field. If there isn't, I'll be disappointed. We'll have to carry on then and walk to the river. This is always a good spot down here along this hedgerow as well in the summertime for greenfinches. They always nest along, there's ivy growing on the trees in the hawthorn. In fact, if you ever do come along this section of a walk, there are a couple of lads who live local and do a bit of photography. This hedge is actually full of honeysuckle. Oh, there is some pools, see? So we might be in luck. We might get some, might get something. We've got black-headed gulls, Canada geese I can see. And I'll get my binoculars out in a minute. Yeah, there's not much grass further down either. But I'll tell you what, the bloody temperature today, it's freezing. Right, let's have a look on here now. Let's just, unfortunately they're quite a distance away, but we've got black-headed gulls now in the summer plumage, which is nice. And all we've got on there is a pair of teal and a couple of Canada geese, so a bit disappointing really. Although it's still early. Still early, isn't it? What is it? Oh, it's second. Are we 2nd of March? 1st of March. 2nd of March, yeah. So yeah, what we'll do, we'll have a walk down from here, down onto the river. See if we've got any greenfinches singing as well on the left. As I say, they're always here. Quite a scarce bird now, actually, in the UK.
I'll smile and wave.
Yeah, give us a smile. Your lucky day, that, isn't it? All right. Hello, horse. You all right? Okay. His feet. Beautiful. Yeah. That's obviously a hole that wildlife have used. And this is the hedge that I was on about, where the ivy is. This is where the greenfinches always nest. So, but I can't hear any. All I can hear is a robin. Somebody's been grooming the dog as well, look. And I think what they do, they leave it out there so the birds can use it for nesting. This is looks like Lanicera. You can make nice once it gets quite bushy, you can make nice shapes and do a bit of topiary with it. Topiary, is that the word?
Yeah.
Yeah, topiary. So we've we've come now more or less, well, this is to the bottom of Mill Lane, what takes you up into Orton Green, so we're going to walk back now. And what's that sat up there? Oh, a big wood pigeon. Yeah, we're going to wander back. Dawn's getting hungry. We've gotten out in for dinner, so I don't know what we're going to do. Probably call at a shop on the way back. I just noticed these pretty flowers again on the way up here, which I'm going to show you now. They're beautiful, these, aren't they? Really nice. So I think we're going to go out again this afternoon. Dawn always wants to go out, so...
I don't think so.
So, going to go out. There's a bit of football on telly this afternoon, so probably go and watch that other team from Manchester. Well, they're not from Manchester, are they? They're from Salford. There's only one team in Manchester. So they're playing Fulham this afternoon, so we'll probably go into the Queen Adelaide and the Grapes. Meet up with our friends that we went out with last night. Just have a look down there into the more litter on the river. Hiya, you alright? Hiya. Okay. Yeah, more litter. They're just full of it. Oh, this is actually if you cross the road down the bottom and you come into the woodland, and then you can walk along the river for about half a mile. You actually, well, it's come to where Tom's land is, but it's at the woodland that you walk through is a brilliant spot for tree creepers. One morning me and Dawn walked down there and we actually saw 7. So always something to, if you're in the neck of the woods, tree creepers. And if you're watching, my friend, you know our neighbourhood watch, the shepherd who's looking after the flock with his new camera. I suppose we've come quite close to your neck of the woods this morning. But when we walked up towards where you get onto St Anne's at Denton up the River Tame, we saw another huge flock of parakeets up there. God knows how many there is down on this River Tame, but there's certainly a lot. Got to be looking at numbers of around, I don't know, 30, 40 at least. It's lovely listening to like nature. Yeah, the beautiful song of the song thrush has just been unfortunately dampened with another plane coming into Manchester Airport. Welcome back. So, we've got into the nursery now. Look at these lovely tulips. Gorgeous them, aren't they? So it looks like they're getting ready now for spring in here. A lot of the heather's in. We've got some clematises over there, roses. In a couple of months' time, these will be full of annuals. So yeah, they're just getting ready. Yeah, as I say, this is where I buy all my plants from. It's a cracking spot. Nice people as well who run it. Oh, yeah, nice. Right, so we've come to the end of our walk now. Come to the end of it. Been a nice walk actually this morning. Cold, but it has been a nice walk. So as I normally say, well I didn't say it yesterday, did I? Because I run out of battery. But what I normally say is, you know, if you like what you see, subscribe to my channel at Andy the Gardener G-Cross, leave a like and ding dong that bell. And you know, hopefully I've brought you something of interest again, hopefully. So as I normally leave you with something, today I'm going to leave you with Dawn.